Jason Momoa has been confirmed as Lobo in the new DC universe by James Gunn and Peter Safran. The actor is no longer Aquaman, that was in a different universe. He's set to debut in the Supergirl movie, which will be the second film in the DCU and hit theaters in 2026. Despite the announcement and lots of people celebrating the casting, many still don't know who the character is. Who is Lobo? That's the theme of today's video. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Lobo to keep you in the loop with the major happenings in comics and adaptations involving this character, so stick around until the end of the video. Welcome to Comic Chronicles. Lobo was created by the duo Keith Giffen and Roger Slifer in the third issue of Omega Man, back in 1983. He is the last of the Khazarnian, a race that lived in peace until Lobo was born as an aberration and committed acts that led his race to extinction. He's typically seen riding around on his space bike and uses all sorts of weapons to get the job done. Lobo is a character that fans often compare to Wolverine or even Deadpool. Honestly, I see more of the Deadpool comparison than with Wolverine. This is all due to his skills, powers, attitude, and the dark humor that he carries. Can you imagine Jason Momoa embodying all that on screen? If you're a DC fan and are hyped about everything coming in the DCU and want to stay updated on every detail, you need to subscribe to our channel so you'll receive the best videos related to DC and Marvel every day. Leave a like and subscribe. For those of you already subscribed, hit the notification bell so you let YouTube know you want more videos like this. Thanks a ton, and let's get into the video. Lobo is an intergalactic bounty hunter, the last Khazarnian. Known for his dark humor and rapid regeneration, in most DC stories, he's more of a nuisance than an actual threat to the heroes. Lobo is an alien with white skin and 2 black spots around his red eyes. He possesses superhuman strength, a highly developed sense of smell, healing abilities, immortality, and zero morality. His name means the one who devours his entrails and enjoys it thoroughly. Lobo is the last of his people for a reason. He killed them all. He came from the planet Khazarnia, a peaceful place free of wars, and the Khazarnian were nearly immortal. When Lobo was born, his evil was so frighteningly obvious that the nurse who helped deliver him had 4 of her fingers chewed off. The nurse went insane after that and became the first mental patient on the planet in 10 millennia. Inspired by the idea of genocide, Lobo created a swarm of deadly creatures similar to scorpions. He unleashed them upon his people, resulting in the extermination of his entire species, except for himself. Since then, he has roamed the galaxies as a bounty hunter. Despite his relentless nature, Lobo has a strict code of honor when it comes to contracts. Over the years, he's met and fought against several superheroes. Lobo has no pity for any living being, although he does have a fondness for his space dolphins, whom he cares for and feeds as if they were his beloved children. Lobo made his first appearance on Earth when he was hired by Gunn, an intergalactic broker known for selling used cars in the galaxy, to take down the newly formed Justice League International. Lobo then meets the League and pretends he wants to help them, acting as an ally while waiting for them to let their guard down, but before he could make a move, Gunn cancelled his contract. Despite Lobo having interacted with and faced various heroes, he's generally remembered as an opponent of Superman, and that's not without reason, as the two have clashed multiple times without a clear victor. There was an occasion when Draga, an alien warrior many recall from Justice League episodes, found an intergalactic taxi driver to take him to Earth for revenge against Superman. As they exited the bar, Lobo showed up. Lobo was drinking in the bar when he overheard 2 aliens arguing in a corner about Draga's chances in his rematch with Superman. Lobo jumped into the conversation, and the aliens got him drunk enough to take a bet that he could kill Superman. Along with the bar server Rayoff and Bibbo Biboski, Lobo traveled to the Fortress of Solitude, but Superman wasn't there. While they were looking around, Superman arrived. Lobo attacked Superman, and the two fought it out in the fortress. Superman escaped to a Kryptonian exoskeleton he had and battled Lobo outside while wearing the suit. Lobo blew up the suit with missiles from his space hog, and both he and Bibbo presumed Superman was dead. They then passed out, both incredibly drunk. However, what actually happened was that Superman was safe inside the fortress and had pretended to die while inside the suit. Remember when I said Lobo has a fondness for his space dolphins? Well, one day, one of the dolphins was killed, and on another occasion, his dolphins were accidentally captured, prompting the main man to seek revenge and also rescue them. Besides the basic power set that many superheroes possess, like super strength, super smell, super hearing, and the rest of the enhanced senses, Lobo also has Kazarnian physiology, which claims that Kazarnian can only be actually killed by other Kazarnian, though that doesn't matter to Lobo. Additionally, Lobo can survive without help in the vacuum of space, possesses superhuman stamina, the immortality I mentioned earlier, invulnerability, and has withstood blows from powerful beings like Superman without taking damage, surviving planet-destroying attacks without even a scratch, yet at other times, has had his skin pierced by bullets. Lobo also has the capability to regenerate, being able to reconstruct his entire body from just a drop of blood. Guys, Lobo has many abilities beyond those already mentioned, and despite his immortality, he's vulnerable to gases and toxins, which can slow him down when exposed, impair his reasoning, or even knock him unconscious. The main man travels through the vacuum of space using his space bike, and despite having a vast arsenal and excellent weapon skills, he's usually remembered for using his chain hook made of titanium alloy. In addition to marking his debut in the DCU, Lobo has appeared in other adaptations, such as the Superman animated series, Justice League, and Justice League Action. In the Krypton series, focused on Superman's grandparents, Lobo was portrayed by Emma J. Scanlon, where he embarked on a vengeful journey against Brainiac. This version of Lobo was set to get a TV spin-off, but the plans were cancelled. Lobo is memorable to the public due to the Justice League episode titled Hereafter, where Superman supposedly died, and the main man shows up wanting to lead the team of heroes in place of Big Blue. It's a great episode, and Lobo ends up having several funny moments during it. Do you remember that episode? Thanks so much for being here in this video. Drop a comment if you're a Lobo fan and hyped to see Jason Momoa as the main man in theaters. I'd love to read your comments and chat with you about it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. There's a ton of good stuff coming this year, and I'm preparing a video with more news about DC and Marvel, so don't miss out. Subscribe to stay updated. Check out this video on the screen regarding the announcement of Jason Momoa as Lobo. It has more info on the casting. Thanks a ton, and see you next time.